The teeth whitening regular operations in medication, especially inside of the field of dentistry that progressions hues with age because of a blend of changes that happen in the mineral structure of the age as the finish turns out to be less permeable. The teeth pigmentation by bacterial colors and the remaining parts of sustenance and some different practices. What are healthy approaches to brighten your teeth? Teeth brightening in light of two distinct ways. In the first place, depending in transit. Peroxide, they stick a few sections on the teeth, which is a path like lenses that are appended to the eye, and the thought of a peroxide to stick layer does not surpass 3 millimeters on the teeth can stay legitimate up to 10 years. The second system, a substance hue, as they are animated through the utilization of bright light that add to the change of tooth shading from yellow to white. What is the refinement between the two systems? For depending on peroxide don't be viable in all cases and might when the level of reached more than one like clockwork for a scope of contemplations, as can be observed to most extreme 3 times every year to focus the likelihood of having a sides portion sensitivities that can add to the disintegration of bleaching procedures rapidly. Do you clean your teeth in a specialist's office? Falls inside of the dyeing operations. The procedure of cleaning teeth in the facility clean structure which the doctor age and gadget his easel, and mediation in the casing work of dyeing procedures, all that they clean the teeth that the general population cannot be coherence cleaned returned. I would prescribe individuals the requirement for standard cleaning at home brushing and putty that contains an extent of fluoride add to keeping up the machine's well-being age and her pregnant. Cleaning in the center ought not surpass 1 a year, as per cases in which the specialist perceives well-being of the gums and the nature of treatment that ought to be liable to him, which can be appropriated among the medicinal treatment through portions and drugs or mechanical treatment project and apparatus. By what method would you be able to make up for the gaps that happen in the teeth? Individuals regularly feel torment in a particular age or mouth segment as a consequence of a current more seasoned gap. In this case, it's important to move towards a specialist to evacuate the nerve known as the race and is then stuffing age briefly for a brief time frame until it's restricted to torment, then preventive share and introduce the age textured defensive cement spot to shield the teeth from introduction to rot straightforwardly. For youngsters, age carries disease.